Hey guys, it's Renee from Busting Out. How are you? I want to speak about obligation today. You know that thing that just makes you want to. I've been speaking to a couple of people lately, and these people are just amazing. They are two of the most loving, most amazing people that I have the privilege of having them in my life. Um, but they're kind of stuck. Um, they're living a life where they're really not happy, and that not only makes me sad, but it makes me question how safe safe really is, because so many people settle out of obligation that, just because it's secure, just because they've got that security, because it's safe, um, that sometimes there's no happiness, there's no true happiness in safe. And so and I understand that once you've got kids, you've got this obligation because you need to now provide for them. And I totally understand that. Um, but I think what I would really like to challenge anyone who is feeling obligated, whether it be to stay in a relationship, whether it be to stay in a job that you don't like, or to do anything that you're not 100% committed to and you're not 100% happy doing, I would ask you, what makes you happy? Um, when do you feel the most alive? Um, and start to think about that and try and, whether it's just to be brainstorm some different things and just to do one simple thing. You don't have to do anything drastic to make a change. What you can do is just do one little thing every day that is a part of a plan to make your ultimate life happen. So, so ultimately every day you're doing something and it may be just so small, but you're doing something small every day that keeps you alive. But most importantly, all of these little things over time is going to create this fantastic life that you love. Um, so many people say, well, one day I'm going to do this, and one day I'll do this, and when the kids are older, I'll do this, and that's fair enough. But if that's 10 years down the track, if that's 20 years down the track, you don't know where your life is going to be, and you've missed whether it be a quarter of your life or half of your life or whatever it is, just playing it safe because you wanted to add some security and you weren't happy. And you'll get there and you will realize that, oh my God, I've just wasted all this time. Uh, for what? Like, I'm not really sure. I always think about when I'm playing it safe, I always think about, and what probably gives me the drive and the motivation to create the ultimate life that I love, which, as you know, is incredibly important to me. What I always think about is I want to be a role model for my girls, and I want them to know that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. And that's what I want them to remember, and that's what I want them to know me for. When they think about me, I want them to think about, oh my goodness, my mum has accomplished all of this stuff because she took action, because she trusted herself, and because she didn't settle. She didn't play it safe. She wasn't reckless, but she never played it safe. And she was never complacent. She always took action to follow her dreams. And that's what I really want my girls to think of me as. I really want to be a role model. And not just within my career and business, but the whole well-being. I want them to know that to have the energy that I have to work out and I have to eat healthy and I have to do all of these things. That's what I want them to know. I don't do it, to promote, like you have to be skinny. It's just because I need energy. If I need to do everything that I need to do, I need to have energy. And the only way I get energy is if I eat healthy and I exercise. That fuels my body so then I can accomplish everything else I need to do. So that's what I want them to remember. That's what I want them to know me as. But also I want to teach them about love. You know, what is love supposed to be about? I want them to know that, you know what, if you're in a relationship, then it's okay to be affectionate. And it's okay to say, I love you. And it's okay to, sometimes do it in front of other people. Um, there's a time and a place for everything. Um, but, to be affectionate is okay. And to have this great love is okay. Because I don't know whether it's because I've got two girls or not, but I like to think I'd probably do the same if I had boys as well. Is it, when they're older, because then I'm teaching them what kind of relationship is acceptable. And I am worthy of only healthy relationships. Because for those of you who've been on my blog and read some of my stories, I've got a strong history of domestic violence and getting physically abused for many, many years. So I understand that track and I understand that cycle, and I would never in a million years want my girls to go down that track. So I really want to teach them what love is about, and if I can do that with my partner, then not only are we incredibly happy, but we're being great role models for our kids as well. So I guess from someone who stepped outside of the square of obligation, I can tell you that on the other side, it's okay and you'll still be okay no matter what you do. You will always be safe. But sometimes, you just need to take that step. And it's that one step, it's that one thought, and it's that one action. And think about what you can do today to make tomorrow better, because all you have is today. Please don't think that in 20 years' time you're going to be happy if you're not happy now. You need to pave that way and make that space for happiness today. So what can you do today to break out of that cycle of obligation? I'd really like to know your feedback on this, because I know that the majority of the population like to play it safe. And with safe comes obligation. And if I can just, encourage one person to break out of that cycle, then my job is done. But take care, and I'll see you soon. I'll be talking about success next up. So tune in. Okay. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.